Hello everyone! Before we begin anything, let's talk about the idea and concept of the pattern we're going to be making in this course. If you've taken the Tropical Pattern Volume 1 course before, then you already have a general understanding of this part of the pattern making process. But let's go over it quickly as a refresher. As you may know, pattern designs can be applied to the surface of just about any kind of product. Patterns can either be non-repeating or repeating, depending on the product and style. The usual process involves sketching and creating a single element before composing any type of pattern. This approach allows for flexibility for revisions and adjustments. There are two types of approaches in design making, according to its specific strategy. First, designing for customers. Clients with particular brand characteristics and image requires us to communicate extensively with them about the product and concept they want. In this scenario, there will be a lot of back and forth, revisions, and more revisions. You'll have to put into account every single detail and criteria to create a pattern that will match your client's vision. The second one is designing the pattern to sell it yourself. The process remains the same, but this is more laid back as you have more creative freedom with brainstorming and composing your design. These kinds of sales mostly use the repeating pattern in their design and less of the isolated ones. Since you don't have a customer to cater to, you can choose your product, art style, and everything else. Then structure it exactly as you want it. But I would still suggest to prepare accordingly. Whether you're designing a pattern either for commission or for personal use, we should be aware of the details that have a significant impact to our design process and final product. There are 4 factors to consider before you begin a project, namely, the type of product, the target audience, the occasion, and the artwork style. I want you to think about these factors before you start designing anything. These will serve as your guide on how to go about your pattern and what you want it to look like. This is exactly what this lesson is all about. In this course, we'll create patterns for swimwear fit for the summer. Since we now know what the pattern will be used for, I've gone over some of the things related to the theme that can express that kind of vibe. I think I'll go for elements such as seashells, pearls, and tiny stars because what's cuter and more summery than the seashells you'll find at the beach? The target audience for this design ranges from young teens to middle-aged adults. I want the product to be bright, cute, and fun to wear. To do that, I'll prepare a bunch of iridescent seashells in bright colors. I'll also do some with a different color variation so that it can be worn appropriately by all ages. While looking for inspiration and references for swimsuit patterns, I've identified 4 patterns I want to see in our designs. 1. I'll create a version of the elements in pastel colors. I think the resulting pattern from these would be appealing to everyone. 2. To stick with the summer and beachy vibes, I'm considering making one with the seashells placed on a sand-textured background. 3. For the other pattern, I'll use more colorful elements on a vibrant background to be more visually appealing. 4. Lastly, I'll make a version with a checkered background with some other trinkets on it. These are the 4 patterns we'll be working on. We're creating these variations so that we can give ourselves options to mix and match and experiment with colors. Additionally, I'll also talk about some important information required when creating our pattern design. 1. The canvas information. I recommend setting your canvas to have at least 300 dpi resolution to maintain good print quality. The canvas size should be set according to the intended dimensions of the final printed product. 2. Color profile. When designing patterns digitally, the RGB color profile is typically used because it has a broad range of colors and is the closest replication of how our eyes naturally process and see color. This is ideal as your designs will be on a physical product. For textile printing, convert your designs to CMYK, as this is the color model used by most printers. However, some modern digital printers can handle RGB files and convert them to CMYK automatically. This depends on the printer and the capabilities of the printing service. Always check with your printing service to understand their preferred file format and color profile. 3. File type. Save your design in high-quality formats like TIFF, AI, PSD, or high-resolution JPEG or PNG. 4. Fabric type. Use polyester or nylon spandex blends for their durability, stretchability, and quick drying properties. 5. Layout and composition. Try out different positions and placements for the elements in your design. Be mindful of not only positive spaces, but as well as the negative spaces between your elements. Both of these are crucial in creating balance and enhancing your design. Add some depth by overlapping some of the pieces. Change up the sizes to establish visual diversity. Keep it simple. This is common advice when making a pattern design. While complex designs do have their charm, clean and tidy works are just as effective. And that about sums up everything we'll do in this course. The additional information I included will also help ensure your textile patterns are well prepared for high-quality printing and suitable for functional and stylish swimwear. I hope you found this helpful. If you're excited to start making your own pattern, let's jump right into the next lesson. See you there!
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like or leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. As a thank you, loyal subscribers receive a 10% discount on my Procreate Tropical Pattern Mastery. Check the description for coupon code. See you in the next video.